Attorney Ali Moua.
Thank you, Sean, for that wonderful introduction, and thank you for you and your team for putting this event together today. It's a great success, and good morning to everybody. It's an absolute pleasure to stand before you today to celebrate and honor Hmong American Day. This special occasion allows us to recognize our rich culture, remarkable history, and significant contributions of the Hmong community to the United States. About 80 years ago, a 9-year-old orphan boy in the country of Laos woke up before the break of dawn. He slipped on an old pair of shoes that was handed down to him. There were holes at the tip of the shoes that played peekaboo with his toes. After slipping on his shoes, the young boy grabbed a pear-shaped machete that was forged by a local ironsmith. He threw it into his bamboo basket. He then slung that bamboo basket on his back like how kids here today would sling on their backpacks on their back. And this young boy bravely ventured out of his uncle's home into the jungle of Laos. By dawn, local villagers could see this young boy walking back to the village with an overflowing basket of firewood. The weight of his basket was so heavy that he walked hunchbacked to keep from falling backwards. After grabbing a quick and nutrition-less breakfast, this young boy was back out into the fields of Laos, herding his uncle's cows to feed off the land. By sunset, the boy would herd the cows back into his uncle's farm. Some nights he was able to enjoy a meal, but some nights he went to bed on an empty stomach. This cycle went on for years. As the boy grew up, he was poor, uneducated, and with little to no opportunities. Like many other children and adults in this town, this young boy had his life written out for him in Laos. He would work in the fields every day, and if he worked hard enough, and with some luck, would be able to live off the fruits of his hard physical labor. By a stroke of luck, one day, an elderly lady in the village pulled this young boy aside. She whispered to the boy, "I have a secret to tell you." The boy was curious about what that secret was. As the boy drew in closer, the elderly lady said to the boy, "I could only tell you this secret on 2 conditions. Condition number 1, you cannot tell anyone I told you this secret. And condition number 2, I could only tell you this secret before the break of dawn at this very spot that we're standing. So if you want to know the secret, meet me here tomorrow morning before the break of dawn." The boy hesitantly agreed. That evening, the boy could hardly sleep, and he was too excited to hear the secret. The next morning, before the break of dawn, the boy sprints out of his uncle's house to meet this elderly lady. Out of breath, as he reaches her, he says, "I'm ready to hear the secret." Before the boy could catch his breath, the elderly lady said, "Do you see this road that we're standing on?" As the boy nods his head up and down, "You are to take this road as far as it will take you. It's about 15 miles long. When you get there, ask any adult there to point to you where the house with the white color is located. When you get to that white house, knock on the door and ask that you are looking for your mom. Take this package. It has food inside. If you get hungry, eat it." Before the elderly lady could finish her final sentence, the boy grabbed the package and sprinted off down the road. The boy eventually reached his final destination. He found his mother, His mother and her new family took in this boy. He slept each night with a full stomach, and at the break of dawn each morning, he would still wake up at that very same time. He put on a pair of shoes with no holes, but instead of slinging on a bamboo basket, he was now slinging on a book bag and headed to school. This young boy eventually grew up to learn a mechanical trade and made a life for himself. He eventually got married and immigrated to the United States and built a family. So on a day like today, Hmong American Day serves as a reminder of the incredible journey undertaken by the Hmong people like this young boy, and our resilience in our pursuit of freedom and opportunity. The Hmong people faced many challenges as we sought a better life for ourselves and our families. Despite the hardship we endured, the Hmong people demonstrated incredible strength and determination. We embraced our new lives in America, building vibrant communities and preserving our unique heritage. Today, Hmong Americans have become an integral part of American tapestry, enriching our society in countless ways. That story that I was sharing with you earlier, that little boy, that's the story of my father. That was his journey down an unknown road. About 15 years ago, I too started my journey down a very long unknown road when I started law school. Like my father who took that journey down that unknown road as a young boy, I too did not know what to expect and where that road was going to take me. The only thing I had was blind faith that we live in a country where children who come from marginalized community have opportunities to achieve higher education and elevate their family out of poverty. Today, that long unknown road has allowed me to have the privilege of identifying myself as a Hmong American attorney. Early in my career as an attorney, I saw the challenges that the Hmong people had with the American legal system was worse off than I anticipated. There were difficulties understanding the law, navigating the law, and applying the law, in which often resulted in higher penalties or loss of rights. I am proud of being a Hmong American. I'm proud of being a son of an orphan immigrant who is able to stand in a courtroom today and defend the rights of Hmong Americans as well as other ethnic groups. Today is a time to celebrate our Hmong community's resilience, achievements, and contributions to the United States. It is an opportunity to recognize our journey from adversity to success and to appreciate the vibrant cultural heritage we bring to our nation. Let us stand together in unity to support and embracing the Hmong American community as we continue to build a brighter and more inclusive future for all. If I can leave one final thought with you all, don't be afraid to take a journey down that long, unknown road, as my father did, as I did. Embrace the unknown and be open to new experiences and challenges. Reach out to other Hmong colleagues. Thank you very much for this time. Have a wonderful American Day celebration. And last but not least, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Attorney Ali. Let's give him a round of applause again. As we